What's up?
So, in case you didn't notice yet, the fitness industry is freaking huge. And there are tens of thousands of people, professionals and influencers like myself, telling you that this right here is this secret training program of mine is guaranteed to get you abs in 30 days, and here's absolutely what you need to do. So the internet is filled with people telling you what you should be doing. Yet personally speaking, I am of the opinion that nobody gets to tell you what you should be doing and how you should be training. Because I believe that God actually has an opinion on this. And that God has in mind the perfect way for you to train. Now, speaking of which, let's go train. Now, today is a skill, mobility, prehab, rehab kind of day. Just the stuff that make for general longevity and well-being and not being all achy and tense and off balance. So let's have fun. Well, that was fun. Mustn't be afraid of looking like an idiot in the gym. To do what you need to do to get that temple tight. Anyway, let's get back home now to have some lunch, or I guess technically, second breakfast.
Well, this looks great. Today we're having 5 scrambled eggs, some sourdough toast. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. With some butter and orange marmalade. With some of this green smoothie my wife had made. Our marriage is actually, we're doing quite well. Okay, so everyone's asleep again. I wonder if this is becoming a thing. That I always shoot the videos when everyone else is asleep. Keep your voice down. I don't always eat like this. During the day, usually lunches are honestly just kind of throwing something quick together fast. So oftentimes it's just a scramble and a piece of fruit. Maybe something that I meal prepped. But usually it's not that elaborate because I don't want to take too much time away from work in the middle of the day. Especially on a day like this where I train during the day. Because I honestly prefer to train in the morning. Speaking of training, the hard truth is that there is no best way to train. Even though everyone will tell you, there is not even a right way to train. Sure, there's a wrong way to train, like really bad technique, doing things in excess or in a way that's going to hurt yourself. But there really is not a correct way to train or a way that you should train. Rather, there is the obedient way to train. You see, I've found personally that the Holy Spirit is the best personal trainer in the world. He is your training plan. He is your training partner. And he wants to be intimately involved in how you train. I remember, I think it was Rich Froning Jr., a guy who won the CrossFit Games like a million times. He said it really well that the way that you train shouldn't be subtracting from your life. Like, it shouldn't be another thing that just induces stress into your life. but it should be something that's supporting the rest of your life, that's really bringing energy and vitality to the rest of your life and into the rest of who you are. And that's where you can really tell if you're walking in obedience with your training. Is it improving your life with God? Is it improving your mental health, your emotional health? Is it improving your relationships because you're showing up with more energy? Is it improving your financial life, your family life, because you just have more vitality and you feel more alive and you're not weighed down and tired and fatigued and worn out? Your way of training should support the rest of your life, the life that God has given you. It doesn't mean that it's not hard. It doesn't mean that it's not strenuous. We go hard in the gym. I love to train hard so that in my daily life, I will never come across a situation for which I was not prepared in the gym. Not just bodybuilding, not just training for aesthetics. I mean, aesthetics are fun. It's nice to wake up and look in the mirror and be like, bro, we looking jacked today. But it's just a bonus. I mean, you're not going to take any of that with you to heaven, The real benefit is in seeing how the effort that you put in the gym is actually improving your life. It's improving who you are as a person. It's improving how you're showing up for God and for people and situations in your life. Because you trained yourself to do hard things and you prepared your body for any testing that the call of God on your life might throw at you. Now that's good training. Well, that was delicious. Now, all this being said though, I still do believe that there are things that you can be doing in your training that you will find hugely beneficial regardless of who you are. For example, unless you are working in construction or in a warehouse environment and you're lifting heavy things like all day long, everyone will benefit from strength training. Just for purposes of vitality and gaining skeletal muscle and the impact that has on the body, everyone will benefit from that. Everyone will benefit from getting at least 8,000 steps a day, regardless of who you are. So there are things that you can do, and in my opinion, should include in your training, regardless of who you are. But the specifics around that are so adjustable to your own life that just don't buy into the hype of the fitness industry telling you that you gotta be doing this. If you're not doing this, you have not lived. Because you can be a faithful disciple of Jesus and live well without doing that expert 6-pack in 30 days program that they sell to you for $29.99. And you don't need to buy into that. What you need to buy into and be convinced about is that God created your body to move. He created you to be strong. He created you athletic, and gave you a physical temple as His dwelling place. The Holy Spirit waits to be included in this stuff. He loves it. So don't shy away from praying about your training. Just let Him lead you, and I promise you, man, you will find the best possible way to train that perfectly fits your life, your season, your calling, the whole deal.